College of San Francisco. So before Project Green Challenge, I was definitely no eco-hero or sustainability advocate. In fact, I was the kind of person who, well, my sister used to, well, she still does, like take her recyclables out of the trash, and being the mischievous person that I am, I used to put them back in the trash. So, I mean, why would someone like me even sign up for Project Green Challenge? Well, I'll admit, at first I was attracted by the prizes. Look at all these amazing eco products. So I have this Alex bottle with me here today. It's one of my favorite prizes. So you basically screw it open and flip it inside out, and voila, it's half the size. So I just think it's amazing how compact these products are and how they're definitely not designed to be them. I use this like every day. Okay, so what I learned is that sustainability is actually key to our survival. Each one of us is one of 7 billion people sharing this planet. And you know, it's a planet with limited resources. And we all watch Story of Stuff. Annie Leonard says that if the rest of the world were to consume the way we do, we would need 3 to 5 planets, which we clearly don't have. So I learned that green is not just a color, it's a whole movement. And I view it as an action plan to reduce our impact on the environment, whether it's walking to class, taking shorter showers, or just recycling. In October, I discovered this idea of conscious capitalism. And as consumers, I believe we're at the heart of that system. As an 18-year-old, I have 2 credit cards, so I've been dabbling in the spending world. In fact, okay, beware the dangers of online shopping. I returned over $100 worth of clothes because they weren't organic or fair trade. So yes, we can vote with our dollar. Before PGC, I was definitely obsessed with brand names and designer labels, and I didn't realize how much so until the body care challenge. I was paying $50 for this 1-ounce tube of Christian Dior sunscreen, while Burt's Bees only charges $15 for 3.5 ounces. So not only was I paying for a product that's severely overpriced, but when I looked at the ingredients label, it contained things that were potentially harmful to my health as well. So now, before I buy anything, I try to make sure I'm getting a safe and effective product, not just paying for somebody's name. So this idea has been touched upon. We all, the power of one. So, being connected to such positive, driven groups of people through PGC has made me feel that, it's helped me find my voice and feel that I too can change the world for the better and exercise that little citizenship muscle that we were talking about yesterday. Yeah, I believe that just one person starting a conversation or taking action is, it has a domino effect in getting other people involved. For the challenges, I had to put myself out there. Again, another shy person. So I talked to friends and family, but I also interviewed countless strangers as well, which is something I'd rather crawl under a desk than do. So unfortunately, not everyone was very receptive. Like at school, I got positive feedback from my peers. One person even gave me a book called Ecological Literacy. Another classmate, approached me with his idea for putting these raised bed vegetable gardens in like everyone's backyard. And so ironically, for the tech challenge, I wanted to do the e-waste drive, but it was ironically my the head of the recycling department who shot me down. But instead, I decided to take this to my dance school. So by doing so, I think I engaged a new group of people, and people came up to me like instructors and ballet students, and they're like, "Oh, this is cool. Thanks for taking the time to do so." So speaking of things, I'd like to really thank the PGC team for motivating me to actually create the best, most delicious Thanksgiving I've ever had. These are a couple of dishes that I made with my sister. So we tried to keep everything local. We shopped at the farmer's market and tried to get the organic foods. Okay, so I'm a vegetarian, so this is like a funny little thing I grew in my backyard, and I like to call it my pseudo-turkey. I know that it can be hard to relate to, like, say, deforestation of a forest, you know, that you'll never visit, or like the wages and working conditions of people in another country that you'll also never meet. But something we all know is that if we don't have our health, we don't have anything. Statistics show that 1 in 12 people have asthma, 1 in 3 children are overweight, if not obese. 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women will get cancer in their lifetime. So for the last year, I've kind of had a rather unique opportunity to work with my mom to develop a brand new pediatric practice. So after going through the challenges, I really wanted to see, you know, how we're doing, if we're green, what we can change. So some of the things we're doing so far are use motion sensor lights that turn off automatically, choose recyclable furniture like this crew chair from Steelcase. And we're starting to compost the leaves that fall off our plants. And also another awesome prize. And you just use more recycled products like these nifty newspaper pencils. So how many people have read Fast Food Nation? Yeah, so in case you haven't, it's a really great book to learn where your food is really coming from. This is Chew on This, also by Eric Schlosser. I can't say that. So it's the kids' version. I like to call it like the fast food version of Fast Food Nation. But anyhow, like I decided to put, you know, educational books like this in our waiting room instead of, say, like a TV. So when I first put it out, it really caught the attention of young readers, like kids, preteens, and teenagers. We really have a lot of fun talking to people about ideas like Meatless Monday and eco-running. It's a new twist on, you know, the usual eat less, exercise more. So meet Mark Benioff. He's the CEO of Salesforce. He recently donated $100 million to UCSF to build a new children's hospital. And while I think this is great, I believe that investors and the government should focus on really preventing diseases. Some of the things I've seen in my mom's office is, you know, asthma and obesity and skin irritation, and these are things that are largely preventable. So that's why I think we should search for the cause, not just the cure. Okay, this is something I posted on our Facebook page. It's a link to an article called "Baby's Tub is Still Toxic" by the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics. And I was amazed because, you know, it's just a post, and the very next day after I put this online, a young couple came in and said, you know, we just purchased 2 bottles of this very, you know, formaldehyde-releasing, toxic Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. And so we directed them to the EWG's Skin Deep report, and so they could, you know, not only look up the safety of their child's product, but of their own cosmetics as well. So I think by interacting with people from all walks of life, we're turning them green, one family at a time. And just consider this, it's not just the families and the patients, but also doctors. Like the average doctor has a practice of over 2,000 patients. So, you know, one of my hopes is to outreach to other clinics, because I think more doctors should be talking about this, and other healthcare professionals. So, yeah, I just want to leave you with this message. People really do care, and, you know, I'm amazed by all the things that you guys have been doing. So just keep doing all those wonderful things. And thank you. It's been an amazing experience. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for making this so memorable. And yeah, thank you. After PGC, I'm a new person with new spirit. Thank you.